This is one of the best XP farms that you can make in Minecraft Java Edition. The best thing about it is that it's really easy to make, it requires very little materials, and it's beginner friendly. With just 5 minutes of using this farm you can get over 30 levels of XP. So with that said, here are the materials you'll need. So to get started with this farm you'll want to find a relatively flat area, preferably that's next to a savanna biome so it's easy to get armadillos, but that's not really necessary. Then what you want to do is you want to dig out a 3x3 area, just like this. And then on any side, it doesn't really matter which side, just dig out 1 block, and then on the opposite side, dig out 2 blocks. Then place a temporary block here like so, get a slab and place it so that it's on the top of the block like this, destroy the temporary block, and then place your campfire on top like so. You can extinguish the campfire for now, because you can just relight it with a flint and steel when needed. Then you want to go to this side and place your water bucket like so. If you've done it correctly, you'll see that the water will all flow into this corner, and that will push all of the silverfish into this corner once they spawn. Then you want to place your scaffolding like this, destroy this block, and place your stair so that it's got the lower part of the stair facing towards the scaffolding. Then get a trapdoor and place it on top of the scaffolding so that it opens this direction. And then get another trapdoor and place it on top of the stair and open it like this. And then finally what you want to do is just go around and place a wall going all the way around the outside of the farm. I'm going to be using glass for this just because I like seeing inside the farm, but you can use any material you like. Make sure you make this 2 blocks tall as well. Then once you've done that, you want to go to the middle block and place a slab on the top of the block like this, and do that on each side. Then go to this block and do the exact same thing. And if you've done it correctly, you'll see that there's a half block between the campfire and the slab, and then another half block, and then another slab. Now the next step is to place a roof over the top of your farm. Again, you can use any material for this, but I'm going to be using glass just because I like being able to see inside the farm. Make sure you don't place a piece of glass or whatever block you're using here, because you're going to need to drop your armadillos in there. So as mentioned earlier, you ideally want to make this farm close to a savanna biome because that's where the armadillos spawn. If not, you're just going to have to take the armadillos a further distance. Once you've found your 2 armadillos, just get a spider eye out and they'll start following you, and make sure you take them back to somewhere close to your farm where you've built a pen to store them. Once you've got your 2 armadillos near your farm and your pen, you're going to want to start breeding them. You can do this by feeding them both a spider eye, and then they will produce a baby armadillo. Do this as many times as you feel like it, up to a maximum of 24 armadillos, as that is the maximum you can put in your farm before entity cramming starts killing them. And the reason you want to do this outside of your XP farm is because baby armadillos can fit between the gap in the campfire and they can sometimes escape. Once you've got your armadillos bred, you're going to want to get a spider eye in your hand, and then break your fences. Having a spider eye in your hand will make it so the armadillos follow you. Then just make a temporary staircase going up to your farm, and get the armadillos to follow you up the staircase. They should start falling into the gap by themselves, but if not, just place a trapdoor temporarily here, and that will make it so the armadillos are more likely to fall into the hole. This might take quite some time, but you should be able to get all of the armadillos in eventually. Then once you've got all the armadillos in, you just want to place a block here to cover up the farm, and then go to any random side of your farm, it doesn't really matter which side you pick, and just place a trapdoor like this. That will allow you to open the farm to relight your campfire when you want to use it, and also to put your splash potion on the armadillos. Then what you need to do is go to any corner of your farm and just mine down 3 blocks. This is going to be where you're going to place your zombie. Then wait until it's nighttime and attract a zombie and put it in this hole. Once you've got your zombie in this hole, you'll want to give it a name tag so that it doesn't despawn. And if you've done this correctly, you should hear all of the armadillos go into their shell. This will prevent them from taking damage from the campfire. Then just cover up the zombie and your farm is basically complete. So to get this farm started, all you need to do is go to this trapdoor, open the trapdoor, and light the campfire. You'll hear the armadillo start taking damage, which means the farm's ready, and then just hit them with a splash potion of infestation. As you can see, once they start taking damage, the silverfish will spawn and they'll all be pushed into this corner. Then all you need to do is go to this corner next to where you've put the trapdoor and start hitting them. And as you can see, you'll start gaining a lot of experience really quickly. To get the most out of this farm, you'll want to make sure that you have a pretty decent sword. So in this case, I've got a sharpness 5 sword with sweeping edge 3, which is the best sword that you can use for this. And as you can see, I've only been using this farm for a couple of minutes, and I'm already at level 30. And once you've got enough experience to stop this farm, all you need to do is go over here, open your trapdoor, and right click on the campfire with a shovel. That will extinguish the fire, and that will stop the armadillos from taking damage, and then it will stop the silverfish from spawning. You can just go over here to finish off the rest of the silverfish, and once you've killed them all, the farm will be stopped. That will also stop the horrible noises that the armadillos make as well when they take damage. So there you have it guys, that's how to make the best XP farm in Minecraft Java Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and leave any feedback in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.